This is an introduction to the five main spheres of the Earth. This is the hydrosphere. It includes all the water on the Earth, including oceans, rain, and even the clouds. Now, what kind of things would you smell in the hydrosphere?
It would smell like rain and ocean water.
What would you hear?
You would hear waves crashing and rain hitting the water.
And what would that look like?
It would look like blues and clouds and greens and more blues.
Sounds like a pretty nice place to take the boat
It's
out.
pretty freaking nice.
Yeah.
Do I go with you?
Next year.
Hey,
Biosphere.
No.
why do y'all come with me?
Yeah, the biosphere, has all the life on the Earth. You got trees, animals, even tigers and giraffes. Now, what would you smell in the biosphere?
Now you see here, you would probably smell animals and trees.
And what would you hear?
You would hear lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
And what would that look like?
Look like scary trees and scary animals.
I
And
see.
scary things.
And what's the next sphere?
Baseball sphere. I mean, geosphere.
Yeah, and, has like all the rock and volcanoes and non-living life on the Earth. Now, what do you smell in the geosphere at a volcano?
You smell sulfur and molten rock.
What do you hear?
You hear falling rocks and lava flowing.
And what do you see?
You see falling and flowing rock and ash.
Sounds like a pretty dangerous place to get around.
It is pretty dangerous.
But there's some places like mountains and such that are safe, right?
Yeah,
Very safe.
from a distance.
And what's the next sphere?
Atomosphere.
Also known as the atmosphere. Now, what kind of things do you see in the atmosphere?
Clouds. And wind.
You see wind?
Now, what do you hear? That's nice.
Wind
What are you doing?
and thunder
You can take it.
and
Hey,
Sorry, we got a cat fight going on. And what kind of things do you smell?
you would probably smell some like rain, maybe a little bit of
a little bit of what?
I'm thinking, I forgot the notes.
Finish.
A
Some
little-
nitrogen, maybe?
Probably
If
some
you're-
nitrogen.
if you're-
maybe some carbon dioxide if you're in the right areas.
If you're sensitive enough.
No bueno. So this would probably be the safest place to be. So yeah, swag, cuts,
And that wraps up the
cuts,
program. Thanks for watching, guys.
cuts,
Tune in next week when we
cuts,
explore
cuts. Swag,
the
swag,
natural
swag,
habitat of
swag,
Miss
swag,
Foster's
swag.
class.